Hey everyone, this is going to be my Game of Thrones Season 8 video for Jaime Lannister. This is my brief and vague theory on how Jaime's story will unfold in this final season. Please keep in mind that these predictions are not 100% accurate, and, as usual, spoiler warning for those who don't want to know anything about Season 8, click off this video right now. If you're still here, then let's get started. At the end of Season 7, Jaime leaves King's Landing, finally turning his back on his sister, disgusted by her choice to betray pretty much everyone who stands against the army of the dead. He is probably on his way to Winterfell to join the battle with them. HBO has recently released new images from Season 8 in which he was spotted wearing a typical northern armor. Fans online immediately started comparing him to Robb Stark. Some even suggested that Jaime is actually in Winterfell, citing the Stark banner in the background, which is blurred in this image. Anyway, Jaime is going to a place where his past sins would come back to haunt him. I mean, he literally pushed Bran off the tower to hide his incestuous relationship with Cersei. Bran knows it was Jaime who pushed him from the window, but I think he will most likely forgive him, and I'm gonna tell you why. Bran is not the carefree child he once was. He has grown up, more matured, knows lots of things, and he has changed a lot. I'm pretty sure he understands that Jaime pushed him off to protect his own secrets, so most likely Bran will forgive him. Next we have Daenerys, who might pose a problem for Jaime. Soon Dany will be in Winterfell. She might dislike or have a distrust for Jaime because he betrayed her father, the very own king he had sworn to protect. Dany has some blind spots when it comes to redemption and trust issues. If she starts to hate someone, she won't easily forgive them. She gets stubborn. We've seen this in the case of Jorah Mormont. Dany once banished him for spying on her, and he tried very hard to win back her trust. First he captured Tyrion and brought him as a gift to her, and then he fought in the fighting pits, and it was the third time she pardoned him after he saved her life from the Dothraki. But it was very tough for him to get back to her. Jaime may have a solid defense on his side to justify his action, cause King Aerys Targaryen gave him orders to burn the entire King's Landing down to the ground. Dany understands this well. She knows that he was infamously known as the Mad King, yet he was her father. So Jaime is gonna have a problem, but I believe Brienne, Tyrion, and Jon will all vouch for him. Even Bran may come to his defense because he has seen some of the events that happened during the sack of King's Landing. So Dany will either forgive him or procrastinate his sentence. Now let's talk about Jaime's role in the Great War. Jaime is no longer the man he used to be. He was a remarkable swordsman, considered to be one of the best in the Seven Kingdoms, as well as known for his fighting skills, but that was all until Locke chopped off his hand. Now Jaime has lost his fighting instincts. He is not in his prime anymore. In the past battles, Bronn was always around to watch his back, but this time he probably won't be around. You might be wondering, Jaime has gotten old. He can no longer fight like he used to. So what can he achieve at this point? Well, Joffrey even asked the same. Take a look.
So this is the famous Book of Brothers. All the great deeds of all the great kings, Garth, huh? It's Arthur Dane. The Sword of the Morning. Led the attack on the Kingswood Brotherhood. Defeated the Smiling Knight in single combat. Sir Duncan the Tall. 4 pages for Sir Duncan. He must have been quite a man.
So they say.
Sir Jaime Lannister. Someone forgot to write down all your great deeds.
There's still time.
Is there? For a 40-year-old knight with one hand? How can you protect me with that?
I use my left hand now, Your Grace. Makes for more of a contest.
Like Jaime said, there are some things he can still do. He is a commander, he can lead troops, and fight a little bit. I think he is on the path to cover himself in ultimate glory. I think he will die on the battlefield fighting the army of the dead. It will be heroic and emotional. He will be remembered for his valor and sacrifice. This is going to be the greatest deed in his lifetime. It's funny that Jaime once said that he doesn't care what people think about him after he is dead.
That would have been a shit way to die.
As far as I've seen, they're all shit ways to die.
Aye. But your lot had to give the singers a good ending.
I don't care what's sung about me when I'm dead.
No? 2 nights off to rescue a princess. Sounds like a good song to me.
Sounds like all the rest. What about you? What shit way would you choose?
In my own keep, drinking my own wine, watching my sons grovel for my fortune.
How disappointing. I thought you'd have something more exciting planned.
I've had an exciting life. I want my death to be boring. How do you want to go?
In the arms of the woman I love.
She want the same thing.
I think there will be numerous songs written praising of all his deeds, and he will be remembered for another 1,000 years. Like I said in my previous video, this is going to be the best ever season for Jaime. In the beginning, a lot of people didn't like him when the show had begun, because in Season 1 he pushed Bran from the tower. But as the story progressed, people started to like him. I believe when this season ends, he will already have won the hearts of all the fans. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe.